Okay, Michael, come pray.
Bow your head and close your eyes for prayer. Dear Heavenly Father.
You have to go outside if you can't stop.
Dear Heavenly Father, I pray that you will bless this night.
No.
And I pray that everything will go well. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. We're going to start with the power shuffle. All right, Michael. You have to back up. Gotta stay in this.
1, 2, 3.
That's right.
Turn it around and move to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now take tiny little jumps forward to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 jumps back, but you better look back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now freeze. And everybody clap your hands. Now stop. In the air right now. It's all around here, everywhere. It's the power. Yeah, God's power. It's the power to move. Any star is the power to heal. The broken heart is the power. Yeah, God's power. Don't hold back, no, don't hold still. God is here and He is real. Take 4 steps to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it
Around and move to the right.
now, take
Tiny little jumps forward to the front.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4 jumps back, but you better look back.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Take 4 steps to the left, to the left.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Turn it around and move to the right.
1, 2, 3. Now take
Tiny little jumps forward to the front.
1,
2, 3, 4. 4 jumps back, but you better look back.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now freeze. And everybody clap your hands.
Now stop.
Oh, you're not done. We have more worship songs. However, he never wears matching socks ever. Okay, so that's on.
Can we do more songs? My God is powerful. He stands invincible. I will hold on to Him. I will hold on to Him. Through God, I'll overcome. He's the rock that will never hold. I will hold on to Him. I will hold on to Him. Power rules the earth and sky, takes me to the highest high. My God is powerful. His power will forgive and heal, crushes darkness, drives out fear. My God is powerful. My God is powerful. He stands invincible. I will hold on to Him. I will hold on to Him. Through God, I'll overcome. He's the rock that will never move. I will hold on to Him. I will hold on to Him. His power rules the earth and sky, takes me to the highest heights. My God is powerful. His power will forgive and heal, crushes darkness, drives out fear. My God is powerful. My God is powerful. He stands invincible. I will hold on to Him. I will hold on to Him. Through God, I will overcome. He's the rock that will never move. I will hold on to Him. I will hold on to Him. He's powerful. He stands invincible. I will hold on to Him. I will hold on to Him. Through God, I will overcome. He's the rock that will never move. I will hold on to Him. I will hold on to
Oh. Hi guys, how are ya? And I'm just gonna do everything from right here. thought since sometimes we sit on the floor at Kingdom Kids, that we would sit on the floor tonight and talk about our lesson. Maybe. Hold on. Michael, you can't move it. No. Back up. So you're sitting next to me. So did anybody notice a theme with our songs tonight? I think anybody answered. Anybody notice a theme?
The power of God.
The power of God. Yes.
I noticed that was
I'm on the floor too. Amber. There's just something about sitting on the floor. It's more comfortable. Oops. Sorry, I'm messing with the lighting.
I sit like this.
Can anybody guess what we're going to talk about tonight?
I saw it.
They are different. Ireland, what's different? God is strong and our protection, yes. What, Michael, what did you say? What was the same about all of our songs tonight?
Jesus has power.
Jesus has power. So we are talking about how Jesus has the power to over sickness and death. And we're going to talk about the story where Jesus helped to heal a sick woman. And then he also helped a little girl who was very sick. We all get sick sometimes. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of people that are sick right now. And when that happens, it's nice to have things that make us feel better. So something that makes me feel better when I'm sick or when I'm not feeling well are, I like tea and honey and sleep and quiet and reading. That makes me feel better.
My brother doesn't let her sleep.
Michael, what makes you feel better when you sleep? Or when you're sick? Not when you sleep, but when you're sick.
I don't know.
You don't know? What makes you feel better?
Laying on the couch.
Laying on the couch makes you feel better?
Watching TV.
You can tell our friends, because they're watching.
I did.
Oh, okay.
I said it.
So today we're going to learn what Jesus did to show that he has power over sickness and death. We'll dig into the Bible to see what it says about this power.
No. I'm tired.
So today we're going to hear about two sick people that Jesus helped. One was a woman who had been sick for a really long time. Your puppy? Where is he? He's on the couch. Being lazy. He was biting us earlier.
That's why you heard ow, ow,
One woman had been sick for a really long time, and the other was a little girl. The girl was so sick that she died.
ow.
But Jesus helped both of these sick people. He healed them. That means he made them feel better, obviously. Jesus has power over sickness and death. Even if someone is sick or dying, Jesus can make that person better. And Jesus can help us when we're sick too. Oh, your puppy makes you feel better. Yeah, they have that. They have that.
I'm tired. Can you help me?
The Bible tells us about a lot of people Jesus made better. So one of the people was a woman who had been sick for 12 years. That's a really long time to be sick. 12 years. So this poor woman was so sick, and it must have been so hard for her to be sick for such a long time. I'm sure
That must have hurt.
it must have hurt. Think it hurt?
If it were a fever.
Yeah. If it were a
And
fever.
I'm hungry, so my tummy.
So with her being sick for so long, I'm sure she must have been very excited when she heard that Jesus was coming to town. So Jesus was walking through a crowd and he was wearing a robe. And the sick woman, the one who's been sick for 12 years, was in the crowd. She had already been to many doctors, but they couldn't help her. So the woman spent a lot of money trying to get help, but she was still sick. Michael, stop. She not only didn't get better, she got worse. So she spent all this money and she went to all these doctors and she was still getting sick. Nothing helped until she met Jesus. The woman saw Jesus through the crowd and she moved closer to him. And she reached out and touched his robe. Jesus knew when the woman touched his robe, he didn't see her, but felt power leave him. Jesus' power went into the woman and she was healed. That's pretty powerful. That may seem like a silly trick to you, but it was as easy as that for Jesus to heal the woman because Jesus has power over sickness. The woman was sick for all that time and no one could help her, but Jesus helped her. He made her all better. She wasn't sick anymore because Jesus has the power to heal anyone. Jesus asked, "Who touched my robe?" And the woman said it was her. He told her, "Your faith has made you well." Jesus was saying that he made the woman better because she believed in him. And Jesus is so powerful, the woman just touched him and she was better.
I'm all better.
Thank you. The woman wasn't the only person that Jesus healed and made better. He healed a lot of people. Who are some of the people that we know that Jesus healed?
Lazarus.
Lazarus. Who else?
A blind person.
A blind person. Anybody else?
Hold
on, let somebody else answer.
I know. Pick me.
Anybody.
Except me.
Anybody. Okay, Michael, who else?
Peter's mom.
Peter's mom. Who else did Jesus heal that we've read about? Think of anybody else that he healed? No? Well, he healed a lot of people, so we're going to talk about another person that he healed. It was a little girl. So let's pretend... Oh, where's my...
Where's your what?
Oh, go get the striped baby.
Baby.
The man that was stable. The crippled man. Yep. You guys got it. Okay, so let's pretend this is a little girl. His legs were stable. Peter's mother-in-law. Yes. So let's pretend this is a little girl. When Jesus was in the crowd with the woman, a man named Jairus came up to Jesus and said, "My daughter is dying. Please come and lay your hands on her, heal her so she can live." Michael, come over here, please. Uh-oh. I lost my story. Please come and lay your hands on her, heal her so she can live. The man knew that Jesus has power over sickness and death, so he hoped Jesus would help him. Jesus wanted to help the man, so he started going to the man's house. But it took him a while to get there. And the little girl got sicker and sicker. By the time Jesus reached the girl, she died. Oh, oops. I dropped a little girl on her face. Sorry. When Jesus reached the girl's house, her friends and family told Jesus that the little girl had died. They were all very sad. But Jesus told the girl's dad, "Don't be afraid, just have faith." Jesus was telling the dad that he can believe in Jesus' power to heal sick or dead people. So Jesus went into the house to see the girl, and he held her hand and said, "Little girl, get up." And she did. No. So Jesus healed her. So sad. What's so sad? That the little girl died?
Yes.
But then Jesus came along and held her hand and said, "Get up," and she did. She did. She got up. And she could walk and play and jump and run and do all the things that little girls do.
I know better.
But I want you guys to remember that this is the time when Jesus walked the earth. So anytime we're talking about Jesus healing people that have died or healing the sick, it was when he was here walking the earth. So just keep that in mind too. So Jesus healed both of the people, the woman and the little girl. He healed the woman who was sick for 12 years when she touched his robe. That's all she had to do. Come here. Be Jesus, let me touch your robe. All she did was this. Oh wait, come on, hello. She just went like this, and she was healed. And Jesus healed the little girl who died. He held her hand, and his power made her alive again. So Jesus can help us when we're sick, and he can help sick people that we know. Yes. Thank you, Miss Amber. The Holy Spirit does heal us now that Jesus is in heaven. So guys, there wasn't a whole lot of activities for this lesson, but if you have balloons at home, you can do the object lesson, which we will post on the website. I didn't have any balloons. And I want you guys to watch the Talk About It video. It's called Cole's Story. So if you go to the website, the link for the video will be on the website, and I'll also put it in the description field for this video after I post it. And I'll also put it in the description field for the YouTube channel as well. But I want you to watch that video. In this video, Cole talks about his dad. And there's a verse that his mom gives them to use to help them through the hard time that they're going through. And I want you to pay special attention to that verse. You never know when you're going to need it. Anybody have any questions or comments? Concerns? How's everybody handling being at home? Is everybody doing okay? Well, tomorrow I will be going live at 10 o'clock. I know he does. He was helping with the lesson just a minute ago, but now he's just playing around. I'm going to go live tomorrow at 10 o'clock, and I'm going to be baking some bread. It'll be the Kingdom Kids baking show. We're very excited about it. It'll be the first one ever. Hello, Miss Joanna. Oh, my assistant left. He's abandoned me. Oh, handy assistant. Oh, our Bible verse for tonight. What is our Bible verse? It is
Jesus.
Mark 5:36. But Jesus overheard them and said to Jarius, "Don't be afraid, just have faith." And that's what we've been talking about, is just having faith. We need to trust in Jesus to fix our things, all of the things. And he heals us when we're sick, and he's always there for us. Anybody have any fun plans for Easter? I heard that one, Amber. It's so good. Pretty much. Anybody have any questions about our lesson? It was pretty straightforward tonight. I'm just kind of looking to see if there's anything. No, it's pretty straightforward tonight. Don't forget to watch Cole's story. Don't forget to watch it. And don't forget to tune in tomorrow at 10 a.m. for Kingdom Kids Baking Show. Woo! Oh my gosh. There's Mr. Shane. Scared me. No woohooing. Michael.
Yeah.
It's time to close in prayer. Does anybody have any prayer requests? Michael. No. I need to go pray. Yes, Joanna, I did post ingredients this afternoon or this morning on the Facebook Kingdom Kids page. Let me... What is our activity? The activity is actually going to be on the website, and it is making first aid kits. That's why it was kind of hard to... Michael, get the first aid kit out of my purse for a minute. Let me go down to it. So today we learned that Jesus has the power over sickness. And so what are some things that your mom and dad use to help you feel better when you're sick? Think about that when you're making your first aid kit. I'm going to show you what comes in a first aid kit that you can buy at the store.
Heal you.
Thank you. So this is just a first aid kit that you can buy at, I think I got this at Walmart. I did. It says Equate on it. Hold on, a first aid kit. And in this first aid kit that you're gonna make is things that make you feel better when you're sick. So in a first aid kit that you buy at the store, you can get an ice pack. Oh, let's turn it around this way. An ice pack. Band-Aids. Band-Aids. Alcohol pads. What is this one? Neosporin. Some sort of moist towelettes, like you would get at Outback. This is actually a really good kit. If anybody's looking for first aid kit, this is a really good one. And then you'll get gauze and tape and things like that. And this is one that I just carry around in my purse, but because my children are accident prone and they will get hurt.
Yes, I do.
With baseballs and everything.
The accident pro.
So, your activity is to make a first aid kit with things that help you feel better when you're sick.
TV? How do I make a first aid kit out of TV?
And some ideas that you can put in your first aid kit are gonna be like Band-Aids. You could put in slime, if that makes you feel better when you don't feel good. Anything that makes you feel good. Yes, Jim, this fits in my purse. My purse is huge. I carry a suitcase around with me, basically. But this is actually a really good one. It had gloves. And like the butterfly strips, the steri strips. A little purse is what she calls her black hole. Yes, Miss Amber, that's true. That's just another name for it. It's fine. Are you cold? I know there's one in the house. So that is your activity. See, it was kind of hard for me to do the activity as an example because it just is dependent upon what you want to put in your first aid kit. Oh, I was looking for the ingredients. Just FYI, the ingredients are posted for the bread. We will be making French rolls, like hoagie rolls. Michael, please don't do that. Let me see if I can. All right. I posted the ingredients. I pinned it to the top of the Facebook page so that you can get it. But the ingredients will also be on the website too at www.antelopechristian.org. Kingdom Kids. And let me see if I can get Wayne out here to close us in prayer. Mr. Shane, can you go see if Wayne will come out and close us in prayer?
No. That's...
I'm so glad that you guys joined us tonight, Michael and I, for worship and a little bit of the word. Oh, the Bible story can be found in, come on, Wayne, come close us in prayer tonight. Say hi, Kingdom Kids friends. You can find our Bible story in Mark chapter 5, Matthew chapter 9, or Luke chapter 8. There's Wayne. Say hi, Kingdom Kids friends. Can you come close us in prayer? Okay, come over here. Come sit with me. What's ACC's plan for Easter? You don't need to be.
Hi, Kingdom Kids.
Miss Amber, I'll text you.
Bow your head and close your eyes for prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for our faith. Thank you for our food. Thank you for our family. Thank you for take away the sins and help the people with the coronavirus. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Look, Ireland said hi. Right there.
Hi, Wayne.
No, say hi, Ireland.
Hi, Ireland.
And there's Miss Amber's on.
Hi, Miss Amber.
And Miss Joanna's on.
Hi, Miss Joanna.
And Miss Jessica's on.
Hi, Miss
Jessica.
Jessica. Hi, Jessica.
Don't kick that, please. Okay. You know what we talked about tonight? Jesus healing sick people. Oh, okay. Bye. ACC is Antelope Christian Center. Yes, Ireland. He was out of here. He was like, bye.
He just forgot the police shirt.
All right, guys. Well, that's all I have for you. If anybody has any questions, don't hesitate to send me a text message or give me a call. Send me an email. And on Friday, Mr. Shane will have the envelope ready for me for our challenge.
Envelope.
Huh? The envelope with the magic question in it. Oh, it wasn't in my eyeball. All right, you guys have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. I will see you all tomorrow. Oh, excuse me. At 10 a.m. And if I don't see you tomorrow, then I'll see you Sunday at 11 a.m. for Palm Sunday. All right, guys. Have a good night. God bless you. Love you guys. Bye.